our Saturday night Pathfinder games. For anyone who is under 13 or under, stop! You gotta let me actually get it all. State the actual legal phrase, please. Alright, Jesus Christ. This stream is not for anyone under the age of 13. If you're under the age of 13, you must have a parent or guardian's permission to watch this. If you do not have a parent's or guardian's permission to watch this, now you guys can respond.
Get out.
Get the fuck out.
I think you're making this totally unnecessary.
Hooray! What is going on?
There, fuck y'all.
A lot. Yeah, I know. I'm a little. Ow!
Fuck shit, pussy ass, motherfucking damn bitch, damn motherfucking ass, pussy shit, fuck.
All right, I think that covers that. For all of you who are, new viewers to the stream, yeah, we
are
curse.
demented, twisted, and just sick of individuals from the get-go. Get
All
used to it.
You're currently watching on YouTube is cursed.
Yeah. Hi YouTube. I'm never gonna be monetized ever. So, fuck off.
Hey, Adam and Eve might. Adam and Eve sponsors everybody that doesn't get monetized. Let's be real. I will do all the sponsors. I will.
Oh no.
I'll test the products for you guys and let you know.
Yeah. Adam and Eve, you want to sponsor this stream? By all means, we will have a full-on almost sex game, man.
We've done that before.
I will crack open. I will crack open the book of erotic fantasy if Adam and Eve
never sponsors us.
Yeah, basically sponsors us. I'd be like,
do this already.
Fuck it.
Tantric class for the win. I call Tantric.
Fine.
Tantric. I'm just gonna be. Look, I'm gonna be a fucking wizard in that game, or have a dude with a spell book.
Hi, I wanna be a succubus, please.
The tantric class, by the way, is essentially wizard with a little bit of sorcerer mixed in, and they get their spells back by basically fucking for 20 continuous minutes.
Well, see, the thing is I still would imagine we're in combat and doing like sexy things, so I wanna have both the best of
both.
Oh,
my god,
though
we can. Oh my god, this would be perfect.
I will say
if
this.
It just involves sexual things in general. We have
Okay,
introduced
Han, can I
sex
get a
toys
different
into
candle?
the game.
Can I get
You just,
one of
there's
the bigger
like a
ones
little remote
if we have it?
control egg.
I'd rather like to have the nice smell waft through the room. Oh, Ting Tang will be coming soon. Yay. Please don't fall. Okay. No. The tantric also has one aspect of it that I find to be really kind of cool, and that is you know how wizards have spell books?
Sure.
The tantric spell book is their body. Every time they learn a spell, they get a little rune symbol put on their skin.
Cool.
Yeah, I was like, that's kind of neat and unique. I love that idea.
I'm gonna be a Lamia.
A Lamia tantric.
Possibly, yes.
Maybe
Alright.
maybe I'll make a sexual Khajiit or something.
Give me a second. Let me pull up the trove. Alright.
Sorry, it's Naga here.
Yeah, whatever. Don't care.
No, there are Lamias as well. You can be.
No, they're half. They have a lion for.
Yeah,
a
they're
half
lion.
look
They're
into
not
it.
snake.
Oh.
In
okay,
D&D. Don't ask.
What do you mean, don't ask? I don't want to hear that out of you. I gotta learn.
Before we get started,
Ladies and gentlemen, the story you are about to see is true. The names have been changed to protect the innocent.
We are not the Twilight Zone.
I think the ending of that should be, the names have been changed to protect the guilty.
Protect the guilty. Yeah, I was gonna say.
I let them know if you didn't hear about Faraj.
Yeah.
Her new sexual orientation.
Yes. Faraj is now Futa.
Oh, that's great.
It's kind of part of the.
Yes.
What do you expect?
Yeah, whatever.
What'd you say, Anne?
Gender inclusive here.
Yeah, we are totally LGBTQ here. We're fine with that. Hi.
Right.
Hey, at least we accept it.
We accept it, he said.
Silence. Okay.
What am I not getting here? What's the joke about here?
I don't know. By the way, There you go. There's the book, by the way. If Adam and Leave, if you're listening, we'll totally take your sponsorship. Yeah, if Adam and Eve sponsors us, I will crack out that book and everybody can pick something from it.
Hell yeah.
Though, one caveat to that, we are not using the appearance stat. Okay?
They're talking about possibly a game with breaking open the book of exalted
Erotic fantasy,
which is so picture all the sexy side of D&D and
crank
all
it up
the-
to 11.
yeah, crank all that
It's
shit
like-
up to 11.
Crank that shit up to 11.
And the whole reason this went on, it was because one of the people mentioned getting sponsored by Adam and Eve, which is
That would be Sal.
basically a sexy like a sexy lingerie or a store that sells all kinds of
Too many
like
sexy dance parties.
It's adult. It's an adult toy store essentially online.
I would like to purchase a fleshlight of
Wait,
greater suction.
I need to get sponsored
You'll
by
die.
Bad Dragon.
Bad Dragon, oh,
no,
jeez.
Dragon.
Literally
Oh,
same. I will.
I need to play.
That,
I need to
okay.
be the guy.
Anne refuses to use Bad Dragon products. They scare her.
Too bad. We're gonna stretch it into all sorts of proportions. Okay.
I would not recommend stretching Anne.
She's stretchable. It'll
They're
recover.
not that big, are they?
Yeah.
Wait, what are we talking about here?
Bad Dragon.
Bad dragon.
I told you guys I'm a size queen.
There you go, Jerry.
Oh,
Jerry, look
Christ.
at all that fantasy. Look at it. Look at it all. Look at it.
I'm so glad
See,
I
the
don't
joke
have.
finally
You know,
comes
Marsh-
into play. The joke is finally here.
I'm so glad I don't have Discord on the screen currently.
Why?
What just got
You know-
posted? I can't see it.
You know, Marsh, I knew you were sort of off, but you've just given me the direct proof that you're completely and utterly gone.
If you don't mind me now, while you guys are talking about sex, I'm gonna sit here and eat my bacon burger for a couple of bites.
I'm trying to finish posting these obituaries so that I can have it done.
Obituaries? What?
Yeah, I'm posting obituaries right now.
What? Who died? Or
A lot of pets.
She does pet obituaries.
Ooh,
Hi, I'm really morbid.
Hi, I get paid in weird.
that's
careers.
not
Please
new
join me.
news.
I don't get paid for this. This is volunteer service.
Hell, I get paid to cuddle random people, and literally, it's just plutonic cuddling. I don't have to take clothes for anything. That's not that weird.
Except for the Chihuahua.
Okay,
Hogs
let's
for
not go into that
sale.
That one's just weird, but he pays very well, but he doesn't actually get
Alright,
to take his clothes
alright.
off. So it's just
So, other fun things that are going on. The last two games we've had, YouTube has copyright claimed.
How? What
Why?
copyright claimed for the last one?
Okay, so the first one was the "Let's Get It On" song.
Yeah.
The second one was the theme I played during the ship battle with the Sahagin. Got
What was
copyright
it?
claimed.
Which one was that one?
It was just like some sort of like sea fighting theme. I just looked up on YouTube.
Well, don't.
I wonder if you put things.
Okay.
I thought that I know some streamers use Spotify, and like they have a little thing down at the bottom of their
Be back in a bit.
stream, like underneath of their
Okay.
stream, that will like show what song's being played. So I don't know if that's something that might need to happen or.
I don't know. Just for the most part, I really don't care if they copyright claim me because one, it doesn't affect my channel. Because only that video doesn't make money. But here's the problem. I don't make money off my videos right now anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially they're like, hi, if you had made money on this video, we'd be claiming it. I'm like, okay. See how many fucks I give. Behold, the field where my fucks grow. Notice it is barren and lifeless.
My ovaries, though.
God damn.
So yeah, YouTube, if you're listening to this video, you can go fuck off.
Or fix your algorithm. I mean, what?
Oi, you goddamn git! Who the hell you think you're telling to fuck off, mate?
Oh, you fucking talk.
It's been a long time since I've seen this map.
Yeah, I know.
You didn't like that one, silly?
So, Ting Ting, how much of the beginning of the stream did you miss?
A lot.
Probably a lot.
Did you hear just how twisted was at the beginning of the stream, or have you avoided that shit show?
I don't remember check the stream one in the middle.
Okay, so to put it bluntly, if we ever get a sponsorship from Adam Eve, because Adam Eve does that to a lot of channels that get fucked by YouTube.
Oh, hey, that's a fun. That reminds me of a video. I gotta find it real fast.
All right.
Damn it.
That reminds me, you're getting pinged.
So anyway, so where we left off, Ting Ting, they are in Brosalande here. All right.
Mhm.
And they're attempting to sneak into the town. Like they've snuck into the town. They're trying to get into the main castle.
I mean, we didn't really sneak in.
Noble's
we
just to get more information about what's in the
I'm
castle.
pretty sure, if I remember correctly, I have a cap that make a human guys. I think.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, cap of human guys. So in case.
All right. So, with that being said, and Anne suddenly turned into an Analia.
I clicked on the on and Analia popped up.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, her picture. So Vard has been kind of hanging out in the background. He's dressed right now as a bodyguard, like Grog is.
Which I mean isn't too far. I think they both turned into bodyguards recently.
Yeah.
Back. What did I miss?
Nothing. All right. So basically, Cell has taken on the role of a noble, as has Savarius. I know that much. Liana is a servant. I know that. Grog and Vard were bodyguards, the way we were playing it off as. And I'm not sure where Reptalia fell into things. I don't know if Reptalia was a servant or a noble or what.
I am looking around for strategic locations as a noble.
Speaking of which,
all right, so
get on Rule 20. Marsh.
What?
Get on Rule 20.
I'm
wait,
already
you're
on
there.
it, you fuck.
Yeah, he's
When
on
did
it.
you change your picture?
I thought you were telling him to look
I
up
changed
Rule
it
20.
since I don't fucking know. I spent money on it.
I thought you were telling him to look up Rule 20.
No.
He needs to know how to roll 20.
Excuse me. So,
what is the internet Rule
all right,
20?
so who went into the sewer? I'm trying to remember who did that.
Me did.
Reptalia.
Reptalia did. Reptalia went into the sewer and found a somewhat rusty set of bars that lead into the basement of the castle, but you don't know about anything else in the castle.
And I still have all those rumors about the veins of Mithril in the hills of the forest, elven raiders, the golem that will answer questions that we need to go talk to.
Yeah, there's the golem in the in the town square that will answer questions.
But he always lies, from what I recall.
Yeah, he lies a lot.
Also, Salvarius, Rain, did Salvarius get the chance to actually tell anyone about the rumors?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright.
Hey, just out of curiosity, I looked up the internet Rule 20. It's nothing is to be taken seriously.
Okay.
Oh my god, that fits all too well.
Oh wait, 24 is funny. Every repost is always a repost of a repost. And rule number 30, there are no girls on the internet.
Rule 34.
No, that's rule 30.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying Rule 34.
There's porn of it, no exceptions.
Rule 30 only applies to the deep internet. If girls are found on deep internet, code red alert, or systems breached.
Rule 35 is equally as amusing.
Which is?
If there is not porn of it and you discover that, you are then required to make it.
Technically, yeah.
Alright, moving on.
Okay. Alright, yeah.
Alright, we'll laugh about the rules of the internet later, but I am saving those for posterity.
Needs more desu. No exception.
Oh, excuse me. Alright. So, with that being said... Alright, blah, 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 blah. There you are. Okay. So, where's my notes? There's my notes. So, you guys are basically still in that one inn, which is the Golden Chalice, which has the halfling innkeeper who is currently being haunted.
Oh yeah, we never did figure that out.
I don't think you honestly care.
No.
Alright.
If he's not complaining to us about it, it's not our problem right now.
Well, at this point, he's just so used to the damn haunting, he's just like, fuck it, I'm haunted.
Didn't I roll a knowledge arcana check to figure the fuck out?
Yeah, you figured out it was a ghost, and you figured out that it was pissed at him, for the most part.
Do I understand why, or do I have...
No, that's not arcana. But you know the general type of ghost, and you know its limitations, so it's not anything too crazy. It just, you know...
Couldn't Kiviel speak to dead, or do you have to have a body for that?
So it's like Casper then.
Yeah, except they're not so friendly.
Kiviel could probably do that, but is it willing to talk back without, like, doing evil things?
That's true.
Yeah. So the question then becomes, how are you... Oh, no, wait. I remember the last thing you guys did. You wrote up with forgery patents of nobility.
Did we?
Yes, because you
That's
had
what
to...
I did.
That's what he did.
Yeah, we did.
Because Marsh did it first and then fucked the rolls so badly that even anybody who had a basic sense motive went, nope, fuck that.
It wasn't that bad.
You rolled a 1.
It was that bad.
You rolled a 1, dude.
Yeah, okay.
You did roll.
I love it. He's just like,
you did. You did roll
He's
one.
like, yeah, I rolled a 1. Fuck. So you're like, nope, fuck this. We're gonna try this again with feeling, and you did, and you have a set DC. If you don't remember what that DC is, I ain't telling you.
It was 15.
I ain't gonna tell you.
Yes, it's 15 to help.
It's 15 to help, but that's already been everything's been rolled.
No, I think it was between 15 and 17 to pass. For this.
Oh, hey, did it finally. Alright. So moving on. So you have your patents of nobility for the 3 of you. And Marsh, since you're the one who wrote them, you get to come up with the noble story.
Sorry, what?
Since you wrote the patents of nobility, you get to come up with the story for nobility that Cell, Savarius, and you had.
we're all the... Well, we're actually...
I'd like to do a pass the baton check to Savarius.
I'm going to suggest that I am the son of a Rakasha, and Rakshasa. Excuse me. I know this creature. If you want a knowledge arcana check, I will give you one. I know of them at a game. Would you like me to roll you a check to tell you in game?
Yes, please.
It's not arcana, it's knowledge of the planes.
Well, fine. I'm gonna look at Kiviel and be like, "Can you tell me about any evil cat creatures?" And she casts a look at him and goes,
Really?
and then she's going to give you a knowledge of the planes because she's fucking awesome like that.
I forgot why Kenny told me I'm not allowed to read Skippy's list during game anymore. And I am processing it, and I'm just trying not to laugh hysterically.
I posted something for you.
Joy, I'm gonna fucking die at this.
Yep. All right. So yeah, you're this. You help Marsh with the story.
So what is the deal? Is I am the son of prominent Rock Sasha, and you are my noble-born associates. We have the girl who's just spoiled, and just wants everything. Wait, do you volunteer to be that?
I can be. I mean, I beat my slave. I might as well be.
If
Okay,
you leave
perfect.
bruises on Liana, she's going to hate you.
That's fine.
okay.
I'm sorry, was I not the one to throw coppers at her face earlier?
Wait.
Yes, you were.
You guys keep forgetting we're in a world of magic, so bruises can be healed away.
Yeah, we're gonna abuse you and then heal.
Don't worry, I'm gonna use Thorn Whip anyway, so you're fine.
Gulp.
Kinky.
She is really gonna have some issues with you after this is said and done with.
Hey, I'm doing what I need to fit in, and I'm gonna use
I know,
my magic
I
to
know.
do it.
She knows, but she's still gonna be really wary around you for a while after this.
Listen here, you little servant bitch. You'll do what I tell you.
I'm true neutral. I'm just here to play part.
Here's the question, no, for Reptalia. What kind of noble is Reptalia? Because we got Cass, who's the the spoiled brat, and we have Silvarius, who is hi, my daddy is awesome, so therefore I'm awesome by extension.
Default.
I mean, I'm a forest hick fuck, so I don't exactly know the fuck.
Nani?
You need to come up with something.
Nani?
Well, I mean, it's not too much of a push. I could say, I'm a noble on a glorious adventure throughout the lands to seek knowledge and wisdom.
Okay.
Hailing from,
Ganondorf? What?
Ganondorf? No.
Ganondorf's daughter.
Or you could say you're a noble out slumming it for a couple of days.
I have to do this. There's a certain blonde-haired elf with a fairy that we about that goes hit, hut, hit, everywhere, and he was transmuted into a woman and got fucked by Ganondorf, and you are their offspring.
You know what the crazy thing
Are they gonna fucking buy that?
Why not?
Probably not. I mean, you could just say you're a noble from like not a high populated area.
I'm saddened now.
I'm a noble from the cabin of the woods.
Right.
Are your people called the Cabanites or what?
Oh Jesus.
We're the witches of the Bookback Brog. Let's go.
All right, so you're a noble from basically the boonies.
Yeah.
Got it.
Damn.
But don't worry, I'm walking.
Emphasis on the boo. It's spooky.
But don't forget, I'm rocking full go fuck yourself noble attire.
Then you also, as part of your patents, sell. Oh my God, you don't remember? 12. All right. So you have papers stating that you own Liana.
What about me? Oh, me? Oh, bet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And who has the papers saying they own Grog and Vard and Mankins?
I will be in charge of those.
I feel like we should each get a bodyguard.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna take the.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say that I should take Grog since he's supposed to be like super watching Anne.
Okay.
Alright, I'll take Mankins, I guess.
So I will roll with the.
Wait. Hold on. We're doing sheets for ownership now? What?
It's nobles are responsible for their underlings, and it's referred to as papers of ownership. It's not necessarily slaves. It's just more of like this person.
You work for us.
Yeah, you work for us directly. So if you do anything stupid, we get punished.
Right,
Don't-
right, okay.
I'm not gonna be
I
down.
need
Marsh?
you to not stab people today.
Who, me?
Even if they look at you funny.
Yes, I'm joking. I'm saying hi. I'm gonna need you to not stab people today.
Oh, come on, that can't be. You can't ask someone to do something like that. It's just not cultured to not stab someone. I mean, you don't want people thinking we're barbarians, do you?
Alright, so are you going to attempt to get into the Noble District now that you have your story straight
Isn't it almost
and you have the
nighttime?
paper? It is getting to evening. Like,
I
the
feel
sky
like we
is
should
darkening.
I feel like we should wait until the morning.
Are you
Like
sure?
get our bearings. Yeah, I feel like we should get our bearings. Like get a little bit better feel for the people, so we can kind of fit in a little bit better.
Okay. So you go to sleep for the evening?
Before we leave, I prepare a small bag of holding with small discrete boxes about the size of a ring box and hand it to Mankins for him to carry.
Why?
You'll find out later.
I'm the DM. I'm supposed to know now.
No, you're not.
You already know about this, so I'm gonna have to
Yes,
DS you.
there. Oh, boy.
Yep.
I don't trust this
Everybody.
at all.
Don't look at the screen.
No, you could just send me a private message.
I know, but it comes up on your stream.
I know, but I can move it. Which it's not moved. So just
Well, this
send
is the wrong thing.
send it
Maggots
in.
will just take one look at the boxes and say, I'm not your slave.
You are now.
You are now, bitch.
Oh, God. You've been drafted.
Yeah, I don't trust this at all, and I know Marshmallow.
That's okay.
Odds are he's got something nasty planned.
Ah, okay.
Exactly.
That, or he's
Fair
going to
enough.
try and change.
We're gonna. Haven't you learned?
We're
gonna
stealing your
sacrifice
dogs.
you.
Yeah, we're stealing your dogs.
We're stealing your dogs. We're gonna turn you into the. We're gonna turn the Temple of Desna into a whorehouse.
Hell yeah.
Huh.
Good luck with that. And as for the dogs, they're in another plane of existence. Good luck getting there. Only Melina knows where they are, so good luck trying.
All right.
And we're gonna pimp your big titty goth girlfriend out for money.
Yeah, that's not happening.
All right. So you guys rest for the day, and you get up to scout the city out in the morning.
How's the fair going?
The fair is still going throughout the night and even into the day.
There must be some hammer nobles.
Throughout the citizen district now during the day, there are some well-dressed people, but they're not nobles, and they seem to be handing out pieces of parchment, like a couple pieces of parchment here and there, but they seem to all be shouting for various reasons. And some of them have quite the crowd around them.
I'm going to listen in to what's going on. I want to know.
Basically, some of the nobles are, throughout the evenings, are throwing extravagant parties, and they require workers to basically man the parties, and they only take the finest citizens who are skilled.
Well, since I'm a noble, I won't lower myself to that level of peasant workery.
No, but it does give you the idea that there are parties to attend.
This is true. So I'm going to look at what is it, Vard? Come, my little slave. We have things to do.
Did you really just call me your slave?
Yes, I did.
Wait, I thought.
Better
our
believe it,
bodyguards
slave
weren't-
boy.
I thought our bodyguards weren't slaves. I thought they were just
They're just workers.
workers.
Yeah.
Oh, well, excuse me, fine. Let me. Catch it bid you come, bodyguard. We have places to go and people's lives to ruin.
Alright.
Yes, I was thinking about this lovely little peach. I saw her walking down the street. I was plotting to murder her. What do you think? Do you think it would be fun?
And the bad part is, this is not an abnormal conversation for the city.
Actually, it isn't. Oh,
Perhaps we could stab her in her sleep and then sacrifice her body to a succubus, and we could have very pleasurable nights. What do you think?
I'd rather not be a part of your murder.
I have so much to teach. Unfortunate friend.
I'm sorry. Us dwarves, you see, dwarves, we find our own pleasures in different ways.
Well, I mean, we could get you a bearded lady. There was this one person I know that already has.
You better word that carefully. If Megan finds out, you're one dead cat.
So I turn to Savara to go. Looks like you picked the short straw, Stav. I'm pretty sure Mankins over here would love to kill some people.
Yes, but I have to keep mine on a leash. In Menken's rather devout. We can deal with his shenanigans later. Yes.
oh god.
Hey, tell me I'm wrong, and I said it in a very nice way.
No, no.
You a psychopath?
Me? No. Him?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. But
You're
he's
the
still.
I
one-
will
you're
say
one-
this: Megan spent a little too long torturing people. Yes, but that's what Inquisitors do.
This is true.
Side effects were a natural, considered upside.
And what about peasant girl and her copper's bruised face?
Oh,
Well-
and by the way, Melina has just taken off into the air and is going about doing her own thing at the minute.
Make sure to give your servant girl a thorough thrashing later. Yes.
Wait, did me?
Oh, I was talking to Marsh because Rastalia is a noble.
I'm very noble, thank you.
Why? What slave girl is
I
he
just
hitting
posted
in
the
road?
picture of what my character is actually wearing for the most part.
That's
You're
really
wearing
cute,
nothing but a
though.
loincloth.
Those are so cute. I love those outfits.
I mean,
Well, he threw coppers at her, so I was just calling her a servant because I think that's
she
how.
is. She's mine.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I've got a basket under one arm. Just kind of whatever you pick up goes into it, and I'm just kind of shuffling around a basket following behind you with my head down and a cloth over my hair to try and keep the dirt out of it.
You must teach her and educate her. She is obviously not used to your brand of expertise yet.
Sal.
Huh? Sorry, I'm trying to find something. I'm just.
They're just making fun of me.
Oh.
I mean,
I'm gonna let it happen because if I say anything and we're out in public, people are gonna be like,
We're still at the
"Well,
end.
you want?" Oh, okay. Be like, well, you guys don't have to do it until we get outside the freaking room.
well,
But where's the fun in that, love?
So who has prestidigitation?
I do not have prestidigitation. I think. Let me check.
I do not either. Cause fuck that spell.
Why? I thought Prestidigitation is one of the most useful spells out there.
Prestidigitation is freaking great. I think I might have a wand. Let me see.
There's nothing wrong with it, but I have other things such as detect magic and read magic. You know,
But don't you
kind of.
get more?
Well, I have I have detect magic. I have read magic. I have mage hand. I have light. I have acid splash. I have mending.
Is it a cantrip in this?
Yes.
In this set? Okay.
Prestidigitation's a cantrip.
Yeah, I have other things, not that one. Like I have resistance,
Well, I have
strength.
not put my. I thought
If
I
anybody has it, can we please make my hair not white blonde?
So I'm literally. I could just make it dirty.
Wait, we should rub mud in her hair.
Hold
Oh
on.
god, we're all gonna die.
Mud or
Nah.
pig shit.
I got the perfect thing. I go,
No.
oh, Anne, love, I got the. Oh, sorry, not Anne. Jesus Christ, that broke out.
That was a
What is your character again? Because it just says Anne on roll 20 as
Liana.
well. Liana. Oh, Liana, love, I got something just for you. So I take my right hand, I put it behind my back as if I'm gonna grab something, but I fucking can't. And I yeet the slime at her head, covering it in slimy, goopy
I'm
bullshit.
so glad I have my head covering on before that hit my hair. I would have
Don't worry,
murdered
it's
you.
a slime! It's alive! It's gonna crawl under, bitch!
If that thing eats my hair, I will end you.
Oh, God,
No, not eating. Covering it in its lovely, goopy ectoplasm.
And it is green.
I fucking hate you, Marsh.
Oh no.
It's perfect, Marsh. I applaud you.
I was just gonna like get some dirt or something.
I mean, we didn't hurt her, and it's
Nah,
not like it's permanent.
Think about it. She's one of them stable girls with mold growing in her hair.
Oh no.
Get this thing off my head. I will wrap my hair up in the headscarf.
God, I'm dying. I'm sorry.
Come back, slimy boy.
I
As it
swear-
leaves, the residue
I
sticks
swear I
and
have
stains the hair.
You have what?
I think I have a wand of prestidigitation. I just gotta find my document with it.
Okay, so let's say you have it for now. If you don't, you can always get one.
Cool.
They're
yeah, I
cheap.
will do that.
So what color are you going for?
Probably just like mouse brown.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do like
Some
an ash
random,
brown,
like, not noticeable color.
ash
Alright.
brown, and she's got like braids now.
Murder hobo intensifies.
And I just kind of have it
See, I
braided
still-
up, and
I
then
still make you
something to
look
help keep
good.
it down.
I still make you look good, but
Still got that rot hair.
okay.
Holy
That
shit.
locked the shit up.
The revenge is strong. Do you remember all that I suffered? Fuck
Yeah, do you remember all those
my character
times?
is not happy with Reptalia right now for that shit.
No, I mean, I think it's only fair, because throughout this entire campaign, Raftalia has wanted to do many of things, but what's happened? I've been bitch-flapped and told to fuck off many a times. I am using this opportunity to get as much fucking revenge as I want.
Oh my god, it's the petty revenge. You belong in the fucking subreddit of malicious compliance.
You see, this is why I said I didn't trust Marsh at all. Because I know he's gonna do something because of what Farage did to Menkins.
Well, mostly it's mostly we're having to blend in with some things. So most of this.
I get that. And I'm just saying, this is why I don't trust Marsh at all when it comes to roleplay.
You're the one who's shoving your rat titties in my face!
Yeah,
You're gonna
because
get
you
what's coming!
used- Wait a minute. You used a rat as a sleeve for your dick.
I did not!
No.
I told you I did not!
Yeah, but you didn't tell me that at the time. You just told me that that's what you were doing. So now, and you never told me until after the next
Guys,
game. So
this is not
tough.
even the same fucking game. This is not even the same fucking game. Something that happened in another game should not be affecting this one.
Yeah.
And if it keeps happening, I'm gonna throw a fit.
Guys, stop doing that.
Can we go back to just getting into figuring out what we need from the nobles district to get into this goddamn castle?
Yeah, I wanna
I
like
really
go
don't
around
like
and get a
being
feel for people.
What was that?
I wanna go around and get a feel for people. I also have a couple things I would like to go procure.
Alright, so how are you getting a feel for people?
I just wanna have like, just. I wanna get a feel for like their personality, how people were carrying themselves, like how people were speaking to one another, like just like just kind of watching. But if someone says a passing hi, I'm not gonna be like, fuck you.
Alright, you can do multiple ways to do this. You can go for just straight perception, which involves you people watching all day. Diplomacy involves you talking to people. Same thing with bluff. Bluff could do that. And that's and sense motive. Those are the skills I would say are relevant.
Okay, and I also wanna at some point go grab some stuff from
Ok-
a store.
All right, send me a list.
I just want some feather token trees,
Okay.
400 apiece.
Yeah, they're 400 apiece, and they're a fairly common item.
Yes, and I am also gonna go buy a wand of.
Okay. Since we're still trying to figure out how to get into the noble district, we've already did some research, so I'm gonna go visit the golem.
Okay.
Since it's suspected to lie,
Yeah,
I'm
it's a
gonna
big
take
iron golem standing in the thing. People occasionally come up and ask it a question, and it will answer to the best of its ability.
Okay, I want to listen to the questions they ask and figure out for myself how blatantly obvious the lies are or are not.
It depends on the question. Some questions, like someone will jokingly ask you, go, "Hey, is it sunny outside today?" And the golem will go, "No, it is currently raining," and it's a bright sunny day.
Okay.
Come on, man. You gotta lie. At least don't be a blatant liar.
Is there anybody standing guard?
Like of the golem?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's a big iron golem. No one's gonna fuck with it.
Okay. I want to experiment. So since I know it lies, I'm going to ask it.
Oh, you'll note that if it doesn't respond to you, it means it doesn't know the question. Like it doesn't have any information on the question.
Let's see. And there a bunch of people around?
No, it's just like the occasional person. The novelty of this thing is worn off.
I see.
All right, so I'll let you think on those questions. So it leaves Jerry and Marsh to decide what they're doing.
No, here. I need to do my roll still.
Right. So essentially, what I would like to do
And go ahead and
is,
make your roll, Sal, by the way.
I essentially want to do what Sal's doing, just walking by, you know, mind my own business, and if someone comes up to me and says hello, I'll be like, "Sup, fam?" But what I want to do is I want to find secret locations or secluded locations around where I can fit small boxes about the size of a ring box, around the central square and around near the castle gates, etc.
All right, give me a stealth check for that.
Alright.
All right. So, Cass, you people watch for a while, and you get an idea that depending on the rank you are, depends on what you can get away with. Nobles can literally walk up to a citizen and kill them, and the city guard will do nothing.
Well then.
Wow.
Okay, go ahead.
Especially if they're a high enough ranking noble. If they're a low ranking noble, the city guard may have issues. If one of the higher ranking nobles has issues with the fact that one of their servants has just been killed or something.
Mm.
But unless a higher ranking noble gives a shit, the people are basically there for the noble's pleasure. Whatever that pleasure may be.
Okay.
If it who owns the country? Is it a king or a queen? I forget.
It is a baron.
Baron.
Yes, his name is Baron Carlos Durst.
Okay. Right. So that's my check. Do I manage in succeeding in putting boxes around?
The city guard don't seem to notice it.
Cool.
Mankins will walk into. Where's the nearest shop?
There are multiple shops currently right now because there's a festival going on.
Right. Mankins will walk up to the nearest one. He'll say to the man there, "Good sir, I require the following: a belt of dexterity and a cloak of dexterity. Do you have these things? If not, do you know where I can procure them? Also, sorry, go ahead.
A cloak of dexterity doesn't exist, good sir, but give me a second. Dexterity.
Are you sure Cloak of Dexterity doesn't exist?
Yeah, it doesn't.
They don't stack. Is the thing.
Okay.
There are only 2 slots that are stat enhancements. One
There's
is
a
belt. Belts are physical. Headbands are mental.
and there's ion stones as well.
Yeah, but they don't stack with the belt or the.
They do.
They do. What kind of bonus?
Yes. They can be. There can be many of them. They go with that. Is what I'm saying. But I mean, they're a different piece of gear altogether. That's just FYI when you look it up if you're actually curious. I when he gets done with that, I know what questions I want to ask.
Okay. So there's the belt. You can get the +2 bonus or the +4 bonus currently in town. The +2 is 4,000 gold, and the +4 is 16,000 gold.
God no damn.
So those are your choices. All right, Rain. What is the questions you wish to ask?
The demons enjoy serving their masters, don't they?
Most
First one.
most do, some don't.
Okay. The demons wish to fervently express their love and adoration for their masters in peaceful of ways, especially if they were not free, right?
No.
I look around. There is a way to free all the local demons in this town. Or no, yeah, I'll ask it just like that.
Yes.
Hmm. Who is the local lord of the town?
The Baron.
No.
No?
Wouldn't that be the mayor?
The local lord of the town is Biggie Biggie Wiggy Wadoo Supaga.
Sorry, Nanny.
All right.
All right.
I.e., it lied.
Right. I kind of figured that. The local lord of the town, they are famous and well loved.
That's a hard one because that's a kind of mixed answer. So I'll go with no.
All right.
Where are you rolling?
So basically, he's figured out that there doesn't seem to be a way to release them, but if they could be free, they might murder their masters.
Yeah. Or at least the golem doesn't know a way to release them. Because you gotta remember, this is based off the golem's limited knowledge.
Can I give you a knowledge arcana about this golem?
Sure.
There's a reason I'm doing this.
Don't know. Alright, so what are you attempting to know about the golem?
I just want to know about it in general.
It is an iron golem. Give me a second, I give you more details on that. It's an iron automaton that stands twice as tall as a normal human. If it does ever walk, Its heavy footfalls will shake the ground with bone-jarring force. It's a large construct. It's pretty large. It can breathe poisonous gas. It's immune to magic. And this one has been programmed to basically mess with people.
Do you love your master?
Yes.
Is there a way to control you?
Yes.
All right, I'm done having fun with the silly golem.
Okay. Just a silly
And-
place.
Mankins will say to the merchant, very well, give me that belt of dexterity, and just out of curiosity, how much green have you got nearby?
Which belt? The +2 or +4?
+4.
Okay, so 16,000 gold. And he's not a grain merchant. He is a item merchant.
Okay, then. Where can I find the nearest food merchant? Preferably one dealing in grain or flour.
He'll point you in the right direction, though. He'll be like, why do you need a lot of grain?
Mankins will just smile at you and cast fire shield. So green flames start appearing around his body and a coldness exudes from them. I'm sorry, did you really need to know the answer to that?
Aren't we meant to be like doing stealthily stuff right now?
He's inside a shop, so I would assume nobody can see him.
Also, you're a bodyguard. I'm confused.
Yeah. You kind of just left me.
Well,
Wait, oh shit! Hold on, what?
I'm a fucking call the guards on you. If you don't fucking.
Wait a minute.
If
Okay,
you don't
hold
fucking
on.
rush.
Shit! Hold on. Mankins will walk up to the merchant and say, he'll grab the belt before paying him. He doesn't pay him yet. He says, "Good sir, if you'll come with me, do you see the lady over there? She is, how to put this? The one who authorized me to acquire this belt. Every and all payments must go to her." At this point, Mankins will open one of the wee boxes. What's in it?
Oh no.
Can't tell. No, you can't open them. They're not openable boxes. They're just little black boxes.
Oh god.
Oh.
Then Mankins will take one of them and he will. I want to roll for this.
Oh no.
I have his stats here.
Oh no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. His skill it would be.
It'll be use magic device.
Yes, it would. And I'm just trying to find the plus for it. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, there we go. Right.
Alright, 17.
Okay.
Oh yes.
All right. So yeah, you could get those. Those are all relatively easy to find items.
I got one more.
Let me look at that
Whoa!
one. That's one I don't know.
Okay.
You didn't roll right.
You didn't roll right.
What do you mean? What is that? Oh, wait. Sorry.
You told it to
Fuck.
add 20 plus
Fuck.
10.
That's a good roll right there.
Indeed. Auto 20.
Okay. Yeah, I could see you getting that. That's not a problem.
Okay. What did I find?
So you peer inside of this box using, your skills, and you notice a small incantation upon several small cylinders inside of this box. positioned vertically inside of a chamber. You also notice a brown viscosic fluid as well as a black powder.
When you say brown viscosic fluid, you mean as in like I know of one
It's
version of that, and I want to be sure it's not what I think it is.
thick. Thick.
So it's an aphrodisiac.
No,
No.
it's
No, they're
like an oil.
explosives.
It's like an oil.
Right. Okay. Mykins will then turn to the merchant and say, from what I understand, she's also the woman over there is also very well off. But you see the cat man there? He's even more well off. So if you can, charge him triple. As he walks off and says, Raftalia, after you. Shall we head on? Apologies about having to run off on you like that. I was just getting something.
Oh,
I so badly want a fucking metagame right now!
This is awesome.
But, Raftalia, look at the bright side. I did at least have Melina looking down at you and Las Vasia here by your side.
Wait, I'm trying to figure out. So wait, what just happened?
He basically got the guy to target the two nobles other than you.
Can I ask why though?
He's mostly messing with them, but he's also
He's
messing
just
with the
doing it to
merchant.
have a laugh. Hold on.
Oh, I wanted
Mykins
to
is doing it.
behind it because earlier you were saying you brought stuff up about Faraj and stuff. So I'm just trying to make sure that you're not like bringing in.
No.
No, he's just having
no,
fun
no.
because this is
Okay.
what would
I
happen
thought
in
it'd be
this.
like, okay, that's not okay right now.
That's
Oh,
not. Look,
All
I
right.
do not metagame as far as I can. I've even told you this before. I don't like knowing stuff ahead of time. That's why I've not even asked Ruby what all the names of the kingdoms are, because I don't like knowing stuff ahead of time. I go out of my way to do my best not to metagame or have any knowledge that shouldn't be ahead of time.
Well, that's not the only thing that's considered metagaming.
Right, let's continue though. Oh, there you are, Mankins. I wonder where you went. Come on, we have more boxes to hide.
Just out of curiosity, good madam, what are you using these for?
Oh, it's a secret. You'll love it. Don't worry.
All right. Sadly, so they do. Nobody has that in stock currently.
Which thing?
The last one.
Oh, that's fine.
I just
Well,
letting you know.
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it is kind of like a really weird, obscure item. So.
No, I roll percentage for that. Just you know.
Mykins will turn to Raftalia and say, well, excuse me, if you really want them hidden well, you could give a few to Melina there. She could find several well-spotted hidden places that would only be seeable from the air.
I have to admit the fact that he scammed the dude out of 16,000 gold is pretty fucking.
Right, wait a minute. That's also why why Mankins said charge those two nobles, because the city is about to get taken over. And once the new people are in power, the city will get handed over to somebody else. I don't think the current army is going to be too happy with the shop owners and so on. So as far as Mankins is concerned, well, I can take money off some of them or do some of them out of money.
I mean, that's not bad.
It's not evil, so
All right.
as long as he stays chaotic and neutral, I'll be fine.
So you guys are able to find how the general area does behave. And you do notice that when the nobles are interacting with anyone they see as under them, they're not people. Depending on how far they are under the nobles determines how badly they treat them.
What do I find out? Because I rolled a 30 for diplomacy to go chat with different like peasantry about what they know of the palace design and that for anyone who possibly has worked behind the wall.
It's stone. There are quite a few rooms in the palace that are designed to, in case of emergency, gates will shut down when you enter the room, and demons will be summoned to tear you apart. Sometimes the nobles have been known to trigger these on purpose with some of their servants, just to laugh while watching them get torn apart.
Youch.
Okay. Shit.
The current person that's there is, her name is Serena Ashlock, Inquisitor Serena Ashlock.
That does not sound pleasant.
And she is not a good person. Not at all.
Part of what I'm doing is seeing if I can't find somebody who possibly knows the internal layout, because that's what I'm more hunting for. But subtly and quietly. Because someone out here has had to have been a cleaning lady at one point.
Right. For the most part, the layout of the place isn't too complicated. It's actually relatively simple. It's just, they're like, if you're going to the room where the leader would be in case of an attack, or where she's ruling from, it depends. The ruler is always on the highest floor. Unfortunately, you can't, they tend to keep defenses on the roof in case anybody attempts to bring flying creatures in.
Okay.
And the way those defenses are designed, if you attempt to come in from above without the defenses being turned off, essentially a swarm of flying demons will be summoned, and they'll attack you.
Okay, I guess somebody's tried this.
That or they
I'm
learn
playing
from.
along of just someone, a new serving person in town for a noble that's just coming into town, so I understand what the hell I'm looking at.
But the visiting leader will always take the Lord's bedroom on the highest floor, and the Lord's bedroom is directly attached to his localized audience room. The local Lord's audience room, where trophies and artwork and thing is displayed, as well as, basically him trying to prove that he is the most noble of the nobles in the area. Basically, he's showing off.
Okay. So, from what I was given, is there a way I can I kind of sketch out a pseudo floor map for myself based off what I was told?
You could try, but it's going to be difficult because it's a lot of hearsay about this location, that location. You're not getting it all from one person.
But from what I'm getting is, don't go into any of the side rooms, stick to the main hallways and go from bottom straight up.
Yeah, but the problem, the way they designed the place was, some of the gates in the main hallway can close and still cause all those issues.
May I inquire how strong they are to blasts, or is that gonna be meta?
all the servants know is that they're metal. They don't know what kind of metal it is. They just know it's metal.
Okay.
So that's information they don't have. The only thing they know is the servants. Nobody's ever been able to break the gate before being torn apart by demons.
They haven't met Raptalia.
You know what? Go for it, Marsh. Between you, me, Lasvasia, and Melina, we could literally just bust our way through the gate.
That.
I don't think it would quite be that easy.
What?
There's only one way to find out.
Well, like
Have all of us charge in and find out.
like I'm thinking, discretion is the better part of this one here, in my opinion. But yeah.
All right. Currently also in this location is, give me a second. A gentleman named Daffy and uh, where's the other one? Um, um, Era.
Um, so I have a quick question.
Yeah.
When I use the feather tokens, what kind of action is that going to take? Is that just going to be like a swift action, or will that be a full action?
I believe it's a full. Give me a second. Should say. Uh, Instantaneous effect. So you can activate one per turn.
Okay, but that's all I could do is just throw one down?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
While they're all doing their investigation, I want to go around and do asking intelligent magic items that may be here because we're in a city full of sorcery. So I want to see what is available and acquire it, if at all possible.
Intelligent magic items are for the most part on sale right now. As anything of any real value to you. I mean, there are some that are for sale, but they're like really weak sauce.
Okay.
Anything of real potency has been currently confiscated for military effort, as the country is currently dealing with invaders.
Uh-huh. Okay. So no help there.
Sadly, I actually did keep that in mind. It's like some like anything that's considered high-end, moderate items or higher are for the most part right now kind of
Okay.
confiscated.
What if I give you a check to find out what nobles have this type of stuff?
That can be done. That would be diplomacy for gather info.
Okay, can do. And if they have it, I want to see if I can steal it. Not my best, but okay. Because, well, yeah. So, 26.
26. I feel like this is gonna be rain.
What is this?
Like stealing shit.
That reminds me of the Into the that Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
It was
Alright.
like, hey, you don't need the monitor.
So, some of the nobles have been known to squirrel away some useful magic items.
Uh-huh.
If anybody's gonna have some good magic items, it's gonna be the head noble guy.
And his name?
His name is Morel Augusto.
And he's the leader?
He
Stay
is,
out of other novels.
You want to copy and paste that if you have a name?
yes, give me a second.
Thank you. And he's the leader of this town?
He was the noble in charge of the town.
Okay. Is it possible for me to go and investigate his place of residence without
okay,
drawing
hon?
attention?
His place of residence. His place of residence is usually the keep.
I'm back.
Okay.
Welcome back.
So where we're going anyway?
Yeah, it's where he normally is. It's just right now his house has kind of been shanghaied by Inquisitor Ashlock and her two associates
Joy.
during this time.
And the last bit of information I go to gather before I meet back up with everybody is anything dragon related, good or evil. And I'm going to bluff my way around about wanting to have a pet dragon.
Okay.
God damn it. Still not my best.
Yeah. Oh, no one's really gonna be like, pet dragon? Nah, that's very rare.
But they're so cute.
Yeah. Yep. Alright, so is anybody also investigating the two associates? Oh, excuse me.
Wait, what's the two associates again? I forget.
Iria and Daffy. I think
Megan's will turn to Raftalia and say, wait, how many of those boxes did you have, Raftalia?
oh, give me a second. I'm trying to remember who was
A
the one who
good-
found out about Ashlock.
A good 24.
I
How
think that
many
was
would we
Cell,
have
wasn't
hidden
it?
so far?
We've hidden, I want to say, about 18 or 19, minus 1 from the one that you picked up, I assume.
Megan's would have put it back down again. He would have just
Alright.
looked at it out of.
Guys.
He would have just been curious as to what it is. He wouldn't really have tried to.
Oh.
Like when you said hide this around the place, he more or less just went, "Okay, sure." I don't know what you're doing with them, but okay. He was just
19
curious
out
what
of
it is.
24.
Okay then, Megan's will turn to Raftalia and say, "My dear lady, once we are done hiding these things, what do you say we do a little investigating of the duo over there that we met earlier?"
Alright.
That's a good idea, Mankins. I'd love for you to accompany me in this task. But we gotta put these boxes down first. It's gonna be a big surprise.
Nothing.
I love the way you said that. And if these are what I think they are, there's gonna be one hell of a lovely flame on. We're gonna have. No, wait, hold on. Micah just grins at you and says, "There'll be a lovely party in the town. All the beautiful things that could be done."
Oh, I totally get what you mean, Mankins. But you know, we'll have to wait till later. Not
Waiting-
in public. Wait, is the dwarf in earshot? Is the dwarf in earshot?
Yes.
Probably.
She just shoots you the dirtiest fucking player.
Oh, thank you, Marsh. Thank you. Hold on. Megan's will just
She
Go ahead.
glares. There's just this. There's the bearded lady just smiles, says, "Oh, is that so? I see, my lady." And there's just this evil twitch in her mind. She's now you're like, you might have been okay before, but now you're a hindrance, and you need to disappear.
No,
Megan's will hold on. Megan's will smile at Raftalia and say, "Why, my dear, I didn't think you were into men. I thought it was just, well, the druid you liked. But
Oh, for
I'm
everything, love.
extremely well. Color me very flattered, madam."
But what I do is I walk up to the dwarf and I basically go prone to go to her ear, and I go, "Don't worry, love. I'm just messing with him. I want to get his hopes up and crush them all."
Oh, you
She twitches her
No, wait. It'll give you a higher chance when his morale's are low.
So
Suck it, bitch!
Okay, guys, volume down.
as I
Damn.
start, as I walk back to the rest of the group from purchasing my items, I'm gonna like, tap.
Because I have to play Pack Mule.
I didn't get much, so no. I just got a new bag, and I've already put on one of the items. But I'm gonna tap my ear when I know I'm in range of Silverius, and I'm going to inform him of Ashlock and the associates and their
Gotcha.
details.
He will share the information he learned about the demons not being able to be freed as far as the golem knew, but there may be a way but they do seem to, not a lot of them seem to like the people they're serving, so it may be able to, if we set them free, it may or may not help.
That was funny.
For
Chaos.
clarification, I wanna talk in Draconic,
Okay.
just to, add an extra level of protection.
I'm
Probably
ironing your
wise.
shot.
Oh, I'm on my way walking back,
Oh.
and Rain's the only person that has an earring in this game because we bought them literally forever ago at this point.
The druid and I have been doing some like magic team ups occasionally, so it was kind of nice to have the psychic. Like, hey, I'm gonna do this. You need to do that.
Which makes sense. Alright, so does oh, excuse me if I don't choke on my damn lungs here. Cass want to share with the class what she has found out.
Oh, yes. Okay, so Daffy and Iria are the associates of Ashlock. Daffy's an elf samurai, and Iria is an elf witch, male and female respectively.
And who are these people specifically?
Like clipping it as it goes.
Like, how do we know them?
Just downloading the clips and then clip on
So Ashlock
CD
is
and uploading.
what did you say that Ashlock was again?
They're the associate of the current.
Ashlock isn't the current ruler, is it? Are they?
No, Ashlock is second in command of the country.
Okay. So yeah, I mentioned that. And
she's a
at.
human inquisitor.
Yeah, human.
And she's just below the Baron, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I informed them all of that.
Okay.
So we need to be wary of these people.
I want to see what people's reactions are as I approach.
I'd like to do a perception on Cass to see if there's anything different about her.
She's definitely walking different, and she's also got like slightly glowing red eyes now.
What do I see? Do I know anything, or do I just know she has glowing eyes?
You know she has glowing eyes.
So I don't know what it is specifically.
You would have to do a knowledge arcana check. Give me a second.
Okay. Arcane.
All right. Anybody else, or is that it?
If I see her, I will do a knowledge arcane as well.
I will do the same.
I know something.
You can see she has eyes, and the eyes
have
are made
eyes
of.
and they work so well.
Hey, I got a 31. That's not bad.
You got better than me.
I hope so. That's
You can
not
see the
bad.
blood pumping around inside of her eyeballs.
She's wearing the eyes of Deathwatch.
Okay, that's fucking creepy. I'm gonna Google that.
Death Watch.
So I just want you guys to know, all you see walking up is an extremely pale female. Like I'm already lanky and super white, bright red eyes now, and I don't fucking breathe.
Picture Byakugan.
I don't breathe.
I roll to see if you're a lich.
This bitch fucking dead.
No, you're from a tribe of air elementals. You don't need to breathe.
I only recently got that.
So you have a built-in HP gauge?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
like-
sick.
Basically
It
has the
didn't cost
Byakugan.
that much.
Nice.
And it works on enemies too.
Mhm.
Can it see the health of my dick?
Technically,
Non-existent, 'cause
It's
you're
a
a
sad
female.
4.
You're a female right now, so
What about the health of my slime?
your big dick energy is at
uh,
25.
actually, here's the funny thing: you can see the slime because it's a separate entity, and since you're level 12, let's see, so it has 12d8 plus 3 for each level. So
Slime is strong.
Does the slime have more health than Reptalia?
Probably.
it has minimum 55 health, maximum 132 health.
Wow.
But you also notice that its health is linked to Raptalia.
Oh.
So you're telling me if I edge myself with a noose and, you know, what's it called?
Erotic asphyxiation.
Yeah, would that kill the slime by chance?
No.
No.
I actually have a really sad story about that I'm not getting into right now. Or wait. Hold on, I'll just type it. Rather not
Let's-
say it.
Oh, jeez.
I shot the sheriff, then I strangled myself for pleasure, you see.
Right, so what do we do now? Do we return to the inn or what's up?
I would say let's go back to the inn and make a game plan on how the hell to deal with the castle.
Alright. You do know that there are quite a few of the noble soaring parties tonight. They're all trying to outdo each other.
So let's go back, freshen up, chat, and then go deal with the noble.
Does any of the do any of the parties involve going into the keep?
No.
BRB.
So the question then becomes, okay, so what's the plan, people? Because you have several, you have several parties you can attend.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but some of these parties would have people who would be, who could be more useful than others. People who would know or have keys and would be able to just walk right into the keep with no questions being asked. Am I right?
Some of them have more access to the keep than others, yes.
Did anybody
We
find out
still
who that
shouldn't go
was?
through the front door.
Wait. I have a reason for asking this because Mankins has got some skills that might be helpful. Did anyone do a skill check to find out who they were?
You know, but you could do it.
Okay, what did I do? What did I skill check that as again?
That would be diplomacy.
Ooh, good. Okay, hold on. Okay. Mandy, do I spot?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. So, would you mind catching me up on those two rolls?
He's doing diplomacy to find out which nobles would be the best to go attend their parties to get easier access to the keep.
Actually, all Mankins has to do is look at them. He has a spell, which I'm not going to mention, but I just need Mankins to look at the person, that's all.
Fucking Inquisitors and their magic.
That's what they do, dude.
You know you love it.
You have your own bags of trickery called explosion.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I would like to give one of my tokens to Raptalia and another one to Silverius,
Okay.
and
Ooh.
explain to them what they do.
Um.
So essentially, takes one action, you throw it on the ground, a giant fucking tree shows up. Please don't use it unless I tell you to. I have a reason for these.
Yeah, you plant
Also,
mon-
I bought a polymorphic pouch. If I turn into an elemental, I have extras of these in said pouch. The pouch will not go away whenever I am in elemental or animal form, so anybody can get in it if they need to.
Zane, what do I see?
Get in, you say.
All right.
Mm.
So some of them definitely have better connections than others, and that's what the diplomacy's for. Not your spell won't help because you won't actually see them. So with that being said, you're able to ask the right questions, look around, and you're able to find that this one noble house is likely to get a visit from one of the three, or at least a visit from one of the inquisitors.
And exactly which faith does this Inquisitor belong to? Just out of curiosity.
Lamashta, otherwise known as the Mother of Monsters.
That doesn't sound good.
I have a question. If he shares this information, what is it? What difficulty of pit do I need to acquire to send this lady to a spiky hellish doom? I mean,
Mike,
can I use my acidic fit on this one?
We could also use the parties and everything that's going on and the distraction to go into the palace or the keep and go from the bottom up while everybody's distracted.
Yes, this is also true. Not something that I had. Like we're trying to take this city, this thing over, right?
Right.
So we have to get rid of this. This lady has to retreat, or she has to die. Her
Correct.
associates have to go.
Mykins will just grin and say,
And we're not
"Yes,
trying to.
go ahead."
I was gonna say from what I've gathered from what we agreed on, we're all under the impression that we want to keep the city intact to a reasonable degree, and we also want to kill a dumb bitch.
What I'm suggesting is we could use the parties as a cover and go in from the bottom and work our way up, while most of the people who would be in the keep, and i.e. most of the guards, would be out with the parties, and get up to the top and then take care of it and then clean up whatever comes up.
Okay. If we do that, which is a good way, how do we murder the lady and her inquisitors? Because I expect the second boss lady of the country to be something fierce. It just going off logic.
If one of her because normally these upper people always keep their underlings with them. Well, if one of the underlings is at the party, we take out. That means we, instead of 3 people we have to fight, it's 2, which means boss lady and 1 underling, or 2 underlings, and the boss lady comes back up. And when she gets back, then we just off her. But as long as we're in the room before they are, and they don't know we're in the room, we have surprise.
Okay, so you're saying we use the party as a distraction to the point where we don't go to the party with the person and take them out there. We go into the castle and do some damage from there.
That's my thought, is my character would suggest is simply because it's one less body we have to deal with in the castle, and if we take out the big leader or she runs away, that means the castle is then ours, and we've now won the city with less damage, and all the nobles, there's just been a coup and they've been distracted.
Okay.
I have a question. From what Ruby said, would the nobles not try to take the castle back as soon as they find out? And would this not lead to like a siege type thing, where we're the ones being besieged?
See, what we do is we set up a bunch
Time
of
for a
pits.
defensive battle.
My pits are only temporary.
But the other thing is once we took it over, we have someone with teleports. We could literally have them teleport the leadership from the army, because the other army isn't too far from here, is it?
You don't know.
Besides, we're trying to do this of our own merit. Or do you mean
I know, but if we take over and the other army shows up tomorrow morning, all we have to do is survive the night.
Yes, I don't disagree.
I'd just like to remind you guys there are demons here.
Just in case you guys forgot, there's fucking demons here.
Very true. So we need to kill the people who would be responsible for summoning the demons as fast as possible. Or at least get them out of the way.
Or better yet, find out who's controlling them and what's making the demons stay in this realm. If we can find that and destroy it, they would naturally revert back to their own realm, would they not?
No. They can be there of their own volition. It's just usually they have a contract with somebody. Because that's how the hells work.
Okay, look, I'm fine with us taking out the city's leadership. We could even let the city fight itself for leadership once we've taken out the boss, as the nobles would fight for power. Once they're weakened, we can just come in and clean out, or mop up.
I vote for crippling. If we can't kill the head bitch, I vote for crippling her minions because they're important. They're probably in the countries like some of the highest officials, if you will. Does that make sense?
Yes. Wait, I have a question. Do we know where her minions are at this point in time?
In the keep.
No, I mean, can we actually see them?
No, we're not in the keep.
Yeah, but I was thinking they could have been standing on guard or on top of the walls and things like that.
Oh, I have plenty of money. Sel, I'm gonna come and talk to you. I'm gonna put my ear up to my pearl and ask her if she's willing to go halvesies with me on a magic scroll to cause destruction if we can find one.
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
I go to the local magic shop and I start browsing the sections of high-powered magic scrolls, level 8 and higher. Specifically, I'm looking for the spell of Meteor Swarm.
You will not find it in this town.
All right, tell me what I find.
At current, they're doing about 5th level or and lower.
5th level and
wait a minute.
I was gonna say, how are you gonna
Do I
get
have
8
that
level
spell?
here?
What?
Do I have a spell like that?
I don't know. Meteors.
You said level 8?
Level 8 or higher. And
Yeah.
we're nowhere near having 8th level spells yet.
Yeah, no.
Okay, wait. I have a better idea.
Wait, hear me out. Is there anything else that you would want in a scroll
Well, I'm just thinking of something.
that is similar?
If it's not Meteor Swarm, give me a second here.
That I have. A spell
Bard.
that I have.
Of your that you can cast or just in general?
That I can cast.
Um, let's see. And you have access to 6 level spells, yes?
Believe so. We're level 12.
Okay, so give me a second here. The answer is yes. I just have to find out which one it is. You know how we took care of the rat sewers? You have summon nature ally.
Mm-hmm.
So if nothing else, we can do that. And if you're looking to,
I
like,
also
if
have
we're-
summon giant.
that is awesome. But if we're looking for, um,
It got quiet. There it is.
Mankins will turn to Raftalia and say,
the to seriously fuck with those people, summon. Summon Stampede could be a good one. Black Tentacles Greater. Or Greater Black Tentacles would be hella nice.
I feel like you have different reasons for that.
Well, I mean, it's a control.
oh,
But if we want to break their
Jesus.
butthole, then I'm also game with it. It's a woman, if I understand from the name, so we can just turn her into a pleasure doll with giant black dildos of doom for 12, 13 rounds.
Mankins will give Lasvasia 2 of the boxes to go hide, and he'll tell her to busy herself with them. As soon as she leaves, Mankins will turn to Raftalia and say, "You and the druid seem very happy together. I think you two should keep it that way. I have too many people wanting me as it is. As flattered as I am, and trust me, I am flattered, I just don't like sex much. I really don't. I don't see the attraction or the point."
Oh shit!
Wow.
You're gonna get
Cracked knuckles. Don't worry, love. I have some special concoctions for you, my dear. When you have a little sip of these, you won't be able to control yourself.
All right. So what?
Mankins will wait. Mankins will just politely smile and say, "Thank you." All the while inside his head is going, "Ah, not another one."
Okay. Enough. All right. So I would actually like to, like, as Anne has stated to me, and I kind of agree. I would actually like to be at the entrance of the fortress by the end of game, which is in 24 minutes.
Right. Okay.
So you guys got a choice. You can try to go to one of the parties if you want to try to do that, or you can go through the basement through the rusty gate and go in through the dungeon, killing maybe a couple inquisitors and going in from the bottom up.
I say we're going for the bottom up.
I second that.
I third it.
I'll take any option.
Right.
I know engineering and engineering.
All right.
bottom up. I guess it is, but yes.
So they potentially help there.
To communicate clearly to the druid, I suggest either summon Stampede or multiple casting of.
I thought we were gonna have more time to get into the castle, so what I was gonna do isn't gonna work. So
What were you gonna do?
I can make scrolls.
Okay.
I was gonna make scrolls for him to use.
Well,
To do what?
What he's asking to do, so I don't use one of my spell slots in case I need to get the fuck out of there.
Oh, okay. When I say I'm moving game along, it doesn't mean I have to move the time. I can move time in a different rate. So you want a couple of days to build scrolls essentially, and then go in.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Like, message me what scrolls you're making.
And the partying will last for like a good couple weeks.
Yeah, this party's gonna last a while.
The whichever one's Rain wants.
I'll help her pay half the cost of Greater Black Tentacles.
Okay.
So I'll make one of those. It'll only take me a day.
Okay.
And DM,
Yes.
depending on what happens, we shall turn this into sexual shenanigan escapades. Because Black Tentacles is a 120-foot spread.
Okay.
If I can get all 3 of them in one go, they are being turned into cock sleeves.
One holes.
Yes, on
Damn,
holes.
dude, that's a little cold.
No, it's perfectly fine. They're. I shall convince you. They deserve it. For Khajiit is going to teach them the lessons of being associates of demons. They are now my fuck toys.
Erotic.
Is Menkins and Raft? Am I nearby? Can Menkins hear you say that?
You can. I don't care. You can roll with that however you want to take it.
Menkins will just turn to Raftalia and say, "You know, if I didn't know better, I'd swear he has some sort of addiction to sex."
Probably does.
Well,
I agree.
He talks about it so much
Wait.
because he's not getting it.
Wait, was that in character?
I think
Kind
Mike.
of,
I
and
think
kind of
I'm
not.
getting to see more than he is.
Ouch.
Raftalia, have you anything to say to that?
I'm just rubbing my hands menacingly while I grab some parchment.
I mean, if anything,
I'm oiling and taking care of my bow at this point to make sure that it's ready to go for this battle because this is gonna suck
All
for
right.
us.
Also, I have Demon Ward if anybody wants it.
That'd probably be
Please.
All right. So here's the thing. We need to figure out who's doing what and what preparations for this assault because say it's the day of the assault you guys are going in. What is everybody getting ready to do? What's prepared? Grog has got his weapons ready, and he also has a potion of bull strength. All right. So
Mankin,
that is his
go ahead.
shtick.
Okay. Mankins will Mankins will cast the spell Bless, not once, not twice, not thrice, not 4 times, not 5, but
know it doesn't-
6.
You know it doesn't stack, right?
Wait, are you sure?
Yeah.
Shit. Right.
He's like, oh, there goes my plan.
He had such a good build up too, and you just had to crush him.
I sorry?
I know, I was just joking.
No, you're not. Anyway. Mankins will cast Bless, and he will also cast. Where is it?
Oh, Grog's armor, by the way, is now glamored. And it's
What's he look like?
It's a +1. He looks like now he's in full plate.
Nice.
Give me a second. I'll show you what it looks like in a second.
Wait, do barbarians even wear armor?
No.
Yeah, he's wearing mithril breastplate.
Wow.
Yeah, he's been wearing mithril breastplate.
Shit.
Damn.
You know.
Yeah. But if to give you guys an idea of what he's looking like in the glamour, that's what the glamour looks like.
Wait, how many of us are in the group?
Oh, we're going Overlord.
Yeah, I mean, there's that, or you could go with this image. Either one is
7.
Yeah. I looked for giant dark armored person, and those were the first couple of pictures.
Does that
Overlord?
include
Nice.
Lasfasia and Melina?
No, I didn't count that.
No, we are not counting them because we really you seriously want to try to bring them both?
Melina could be of great help, as her weapon can literally just go boing boing and hit 3 people at once.
Yeah, but they could also they could also be used to
Used as a distraction to keep people out of the keep.
Oh, not just that. I mean, they have other distractions in mind. I was more referring to guarding the exit in case things go south.
Okay, then Menkins. Okay, so there's 7 of us going in. Menkins will cast. No shit.
He'll cast no shit. Oh, that's a good spell.
Best one.
Cool. Sweet. Now we don't.
By the way,
Now we don't have to worry about any weird spells that cause constipation, right? Or
Alright.
diarrhea, right?
Perfect.
in this case, if you're casting Bless, Bless can affect all your allies at once with one casting.
Don't
Actually,
forget your bonuses.
Menkins will cast Bless, and he will cast. He will cast Guidance on Raftalia, on Anne's character, on Grodd, on
Alright.
Um,
So
if we're gonna,
it's a level O spell. He can cast it up to 6 times.
if we're gonna do the whole we need to be ready for combat deal, I'm gonna take the time to I'm gonna cast full strength on myself. I will give. Do you have communal stone skin? Or
Me?
only the, yes, or do you only have the
I believe I have it. Let me check.
Alright, Bless, by the way, gives everybody a +1 to attack rolls and saving throws. So I'm going to start marking down what bonuses what bonuses the party's being affected to. So,
yeah, put this in your notes if you don't mind.
yeah, I'm going to. All party gets Bless. Alright, I'm going to put that over here. And he's also putting, you said guidance
Yes.
on everybody?
Yes.
Alright.
What would that do?
Okay, Bless gives you a +1 to. It gives a +1 morale bonus on attack rolls and saving throws versus fear effects. Alright. Guidance gives a +1 competence bonus on a single attack roll, saving throw, or skill check. And it has to use the bonus before making the roll.
In other words, you get a +2 now.
Yeah, you get to, yeah, but guidance only works on one roll. So choose wisely. So there is that. You said communal stone skin?
If she's willing to use a spell slot, sure. If not, I will give stone skin to other people depending.
God dang it! I just wanted Pathfinder, not.
Find it.
Give me a second.
What?
I'm trying to type it correctly and failing miserably. Stone skin communal. It's a level 6 druid spell.
The regular spell's 4, and
R-
I can afford to.
Right,
use it a
communal's
couple times.
6, and it eats up 250 gold pieces per creature affected.
How many
Also,
level spell slots do I have?
You're level 12, I think. Yeah, 12. Give me a second. Classes.
How much wisdom do you have? Because that also helps determine.
It gives bonuses, but let's figure out what the base is first.
It should be like 4.
2.
Also,
22. I have 22 total wisdom.
You get 22 wisdom. Okay. With 22 wisdom, you should have a bonus to what level spells?
To 4th at most. I don't think she gets any 5th or 6th bonuses.
Yeah, she gets 1 6th level bonus spell. So she has 3 level 6s.
Okay, yeah, I'll cast Stone Skin.
Alright, so party has
also
stone skin.
Plus divine favor, Mankins can cast that 6 times as well.
Alright, give me a
He will
second.
cast it.
Alright, so it's 100. It's 120 HP, and it prevents 10 damage per hit.
Does anybody besides Mankins or myself do physical attacks, like with melee?
I do.
Yeah, Grog.
Then I'll give Silly Bull strength, so an additional 4 strength, so she can be super powered.
Alright.
I'm gonna cast False Life on myself, and we can roll that at the combat. So that'll be a 1d10 plus 10.
Alright,
for extra HP.
Give me a second. I need to modify this slightly.
Okay.
Alright, so this is all party. And who's getting divine favor? You said the entire party?
Megan's can cast it up to 1, 2, 3, 4,
Only on
5,
himself.
6. Actually, you can cast it 6 times.
Right,
and
but the target is only you.
a first level spell.
Who does not wear armor?
I mean, I wear leather right now.
Grog wears armor. I think the only person that doesn't wear armor is you, bud.
Okay. I'm gonna cast shield and I will cast shield and mage armor on myself, and I will also give shield to Grog and to Selly.
And shield to
Grog
Goddamn.
and Selly. That's an additional 4 AC.
Hot damn.
All right. So it's plus 4
It's a
AC.
minute. It's a minute of caster level, so you got fucking 12 minutes of this shit. So the entire fucking.
So your AC should be what? Plus 8 for mage armor as
Yes.
well. Okay.
Yeah.
And
So my AC is gonna be. I'm gonna
Alright.
be rocking.
All right. Mankins is the only one who could be affected by divine favor because when you cast it, the only target is yourself.
I'll have 25 AC.
All right.
Okay, give me a second. I'm looking at another particular thing.
All right. So we got shield mage armor. You said you cast bull strength on who?
Selly and myself.
All right. So that's on Silvarius.
Cause you had a potion.
Right.
So I'm just gonna make myself a spell slot.
Yeah. Silvarius, Grog, and Cass. All right.
Okay, Megan's casts prayer. You bring a special favor upon yourself and your allies while bringing disfavor to your enemies. You and each of your allies gain a +1 bonus on attack rolls, weapon damage rolls, saves, and skill checks, while each of your foes takes a -1 penalty on such rolls.
All right.
Damn.
Okay. It's and Okay, so the thing about all jokes aside about my tentacles, the way that Greater Black Tentacle works is it targets evil creatures specifically,
Mm-hmm.
and we're in a evil guy campaign right now. So I'm gonna post this for you guys.
Oh boy.
It's 120 feet. So what makes this nice is it'll be like we should be able to do what we all need to do. But I'm gonna post it in the
All right. Well, we got 10 minutes, so here's my suggestion. All right. Take some time, look over your spell lists. All right. Come up with any additional spells you wish to cast before you go in. All right. And post those in Tabletop Saturday. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that way,
All right.
you guys have time to think things through. You have plenty of time to prepare. I can at least let you know the following things. You know the gates are metal. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know there are demons in there, which are chaotic evil.
I'm gonna have Kiviel give Circle of Protection evil.
All right. All right.
This is how we deal with bad guys. Above
All right.
City.
You also know that there are inquisitors in the building. You know that there is a samurai and a witch. So you know that much. All right. You know the walls are made of stone. All right. There's also the possibility that there are magical items in the place, treasure essentially. So keep that in mind as well. You do not know how long it's going to be until the army arrives. All right, but you do know they're on their way. All right, so there's a possibility you may have to defend this area.
Okay.
All right, so think on this, come up with some plans. You guys got 2 weeks. All right.
What is the what can you make? I know you can hide your alignment through spells, but can you fake an alignment?
I think so. Let me double check.
I have an idea already, but it would require Raftalia's help.
Yes.
Was that an excited yas, or I couldn't tell, honestly.
I just discovered something that's up Cell Valley, and it's
Here you
don't
go.
worry about it.
That's the spell you need. It's a level 2 spell.
I'm gonna have I'll have her make the arrangements to cast the spell of this on everyone to make our auras all evil.
Who's casting this, you said?
KVL, she has the
Nope.
slots. No?
Nope, she doesn't get it. Bards, medium, mesmerist, occultist, psychic, sorcerer, wizard, spiritualist, and summoner / unchained summoner get the spell.
Huh, okay.
Now, mind you, it is a level 2 spell.
Lasvasia!
Yep.
Come hither.
She didn't. She already has her spell list.
Yep.
I would have to do a because she can't change.
All right. So give me a second. I'm gonna do some XP. I'm in your veins, stealing your XPs. 2, 8, 2020. All right. There's that. Plot. Yeah, okay.
Okay, I found a spell that would be very handy.
Yeah, no levels
specifically
yet.
for the melee group.
All right. So like I said, message me it, or you can leave it in Tabletop Saturday. We can discuss it back and forth, and so that way when we get to the next game, we are ready to go. All right.
Yeah.
Because taking this place is going to take the entire game. It may even take a second one. That's how crazy some of this area is going to be. It depends on your actions and the dice. So it's going to be kind of nutty.
Do we have any sort of general blueprint per se, or map?
And Liana does have a blueprint before next game. Basically this coming week. Once I get the stupid Minecraft server up and running again, the next thing I'm going to be doing is building the map for the place. You're going to be at least dealing with 4 floors because you got a basement and 3 floors.
Not bad.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you that.
We have to. There may be the potential of having to defend it.
Mm-hmm. Now taking it will be one game. I can tell you that right now. All right. Defending it is probably going to be another game. All right. But the defense of it, there are some things you can do that'll make this go much, much faster.
Yeah, we sent Silvarius to go get the dragon from Lance.
Well, I wasn't just gonna say that, but there are other things.
I pray to the Greek gods.
I assumed he meant that there are various environmentals inside, or various strategies we could try doing that could possibly just make things faster.
Yeah, there are various strategies you can use to make basically defending the place much, much easier. Okay?
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
What I'm hearing is put a giant outside.
All right. So,
actually, Menkins could do that, literally.
All right. So, real quick, I'm gonna end the stream real fast. So, that's the end of the stream this time, folks. I'm sorry that the stream wasn't super exciting, but we're gearing up for the big, oh my god, crazy shit next game. So there is that. So a few announcements. One, April 20th, I'm going to be doing a stream giving away a bunch of free games because it's my birthday. Come check it out. Going to try to earn some money for Extra Life in the process. We'll see. Other than that, next Saturday is Skulls and Screwery, where we're playing pirates. and we'll be arriving in Little Oak with all the hilarity that will ensue. I may need to crack out that book sooner than expected.
Let's go! Adam and Eve sponsor.
Yeah, Adam and Eve, come on, sponsor us, woo! Hey, I'll take Pornhub too.
Same.
Your Inquisitor has been turned into an only hole. What does she sound like?
Well, no, actually, that's a funny thing. Pornhub has actually sponsored other Twitch viewers, other Twitch streamers.
You're kidding, really?
Now you must now exclusively stream on Pornhub.
No. You don't. There was
No, there's nothing sexual about it at all. No, you're just literally just now streaming on Pornhub.
No, there's a woman who she got kicked off of Instagram because she was selling nudes of herself for donations to the Australian Fire Wildlife thing. She got kicked off of Instagram. Pornhub sponsored her and then donated a bunch to the wildlife fund for her in her name. And then anytime she's on Twitch, they label her as a sponsor.
Damn.
So they sponsor her whenever she does like body paint stuff.
So what I need to do is get in a scandal trying to sell my nudes for a good cause, and I can go places. Cancel all of my plans. I'm quitting school.
We'll sell nudes.
We'll sell nudes for charity.
Oh, that could be used against you later.
All right. So, with that being said, that's the stream. The next stream will be multiplayer Monday, where we'll probably we'll probably be playing Stardew, unless I can get Minecraft working again.
About both of those games, I've now got the Minecraft up and working. I just need you to get me on the server for it.
Well, the server crashed. Like, it died.
What do you mean died? What happened? What did I miss?
Something glitched and it crashed horribly bad. So either way, stream, that's it. See you later, stream. Bye-bye.